Hi all, how the devil are you? Welcome back to a new week, and we're going to start the week with another Deagostini Build Your Own X-Wing, issue 17. Now in this issue we're going to be finally completing just one of the wings. It does look like there's absolutely loads to do, but I've had a look through the instructions and there isn't really much to do at all. It's actually quite a few pages. But we're going to put a few more details just above the engine area. And then we're going to be using this part here to completely hide the engine area and all the detail, apart from the little pipes that we put in. And then we're going to be attaching the cannon and the underside of the wing. So eventually, as you can see here, we're going to have a completed wing. I believe in the next issue we're going to be working on some of the cockpit as well. But stay tuned to after I've done this build as well, because I'll let you know what I'm doing this week. I've had so much being delivered and it's pushed my schedule back a little bit. But I know that I'm going to be answering a lot of questions after this. But without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need to bring the wing across, and we're going to need this little pile of stripping here. And as you can see, we've got a little notch just at the top and a flat end at the bottom. The parts at the top here are going to be fitting into these three lugs here, here and here, and it's just going to be a case of just pushing them in on the lugs. So I'll get them lined up just like that, and we'll push that in. Just like that, that's in. Now we've got another bit of stripping looking just like this, and this is going to be going onto the three lugs just on the other side. And then this blank section here is just going to be facing the other side of the exhaust manifold you can see there. So once again, we've got two lugs to put in this side. Actually, there's three. I think I've had one break off there, but it should still hold in, no problems at all. We'll get that pushed in. Just like that. So when it's complete, you've got those two strips in, just like that. Now this is the sad bit. We've got this lovely engine that we've done here, but we're going to be covering it with this engine casing here. It's not hard to see how it goes. We've got some lugs just at the bottom here, and that's just going to follow these ones here with the small ends going between the manifold here. So when we put this in, just line it up where it's going to go, and then we push that down, and there we go. That is the engine in place. What a shame. Even the pipes, I thought we might be able to see them on this side, but we're not going to. We're not going to see them at all. But they're there, so I suppose that's something. Okay, so I've turned it upside down because the next section, I'll show you on my side cameras, we're going to be putting the laser cannon in. Now, we've got a wire here that needs to go into this hole here first. So what we do, two things at once, push the wire through, just like that. And then the laser cannon's going to be sitting on this kind of like that. We are going to be screwing this in, so the flat end of the wing is where the actual laser cannon is pointing to. But what I need to do is just turn this over for a second, and I'm just going to gently put it down because I need to connect this wire up to this section just here. So I'm going to take it out the little trough it's in, connect the wire, making sure I put it in the right way. Just like that, and then once again we push it just into that alcove we've got there, and then any excess we just curl around just like that. Now might be a good idea just to check if everything's still working. So we go to the other end over here. We've got two little cables out here, and I'm going to plug it into the one that says 001 just to see if my laser cannon comes on. And there we go. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and hold this in place. But there we go. It's working fine. So the connection has been made, so that's excellent. Which means now we need just to secure the laser cannon to the wing. So once again, I'm going to line this up just like that. This is going to be installed with three screws here, here and here. The screws that they do provide are labelled XWO2. They're quite thick things, but I'm going to put the middle one in first, I think. Get that nice and secure. Now I've been storing these parts in my drawers underneath my workstation here. Obviously I'm not going to be able to do that now, so I'm going to have to think of another place that I'm going to be able to store this. This is the second one going in here, nice and tight. And the third one going in here. Now I've got the next 5 issues of this, so I was going to say we're going to have an X-Wing marathon this week, but I've had something else delivered, which I'll tell you about at the end of the video. which has pushed everything back big time. So we've got that completed, and now the laser cannon's attached, which means the last thing we need to do is just put the casing for the wing on just into this section here. And this has just got lugs here which are just going to press into place, just making sure that the wire here doesn't kink when I put this down. And then we'll put that on top. Make sure everything's lined up. Oh, look, I've got a bit of masking tape there I need to take off. Excellent. And then once again we're going to push this into place. And you hear it clicking as the things go in. And there you go, all done. Now the only things you can see from the wings is just those details there. You can still see the manifold details at the moment, but I'll turn that upside down. That's what it looks like from that side. This here is what it looks like from this side. And I know a lot of you can't really get an idea of scale. So if I hold this up against my body, there we go. You can see how big this thing actually is. Absolutely ginormous. But that is one wing completed. We're going to be doing this a further 3 times. I don't know if we've got hatches for 2 of the wings. I think it's only the top wings that have those hatches. But that looks really good, doesn't it? Very happy with that. Absolutely brilliant. So that's it for this issue. Now it does say at the front of this that we've got the cockpit canopy assembly, so that'll be coming next. I want to get that video out this week, but I've had a delivery today of Build to Bismarck. So I've got the next 4 issues of that, and because we haven't done the Bismarck videos for so long, I'm thinking we're going to have a marathon of Bismarck videos this week, and we'll leave the X-Wing till next week. I am conscious that I'm going to be putting a Terminator in that, and I've still got to do these model mods upgrades as well. I've got no idea when I'm going to be able to fit that in, but I haven't got my kiddies this weekend, so I can work this weekend as well, and we'll get all of these videos, which means you're going to have a video pretty much every day now for the next couple of weeks. So that's going to be pretty cool. If you've noticed, my 3D printer's been on the go at the moment. It's printing the cap for Vincent, and look, Vincent's really coming along there now. I'm going to try and get a video of that out as well, but we've done the head, pretty much the full head section's done. Once the cap's on top of this bit here, that head section is going to be done and we can start working on the body. But I'm really happy with how that's going. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like the video, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. We're almost on 21,000 subscribers, peeps, so let's try and get there. But thank you so much for your support. Anyway, take care.